second base. So I decided not to let it stand. I'm taking his base for my second base. Not the best, I really should have taken it as natural instead. But I was just thinking it'd be funny. This isn't a serious game after all. And what's this? Second wave moving out. Green using siege tanks, orange also using siege tanks, but Hellions on the orange's army. Pink holding back with quite a few Hellions and Marines. So just only 2 of them attacking. I run my Zealots. Bad idea. Really bad idea. As you can see, I should have attacked on the open ground, not through a choke point. I just get slaughtered. Bring in Stalkers to take advantage of the choke point. Not really going to work. Thankfully, Merrick brings in his air, while my Stalkers tank the Marines. Tanking is a MMORPG term, by the way, that means to take the damage. Strong use taking damage for the weaker units rather than actual tanks. Now they're busting into my base. Pink finally deciding to move out. Or, no, he is moving out. I thought he was going to take the middle then and hold the choke, but no. Bust into my base, and I'm getting desperate, spamming Zealots. Really not a good start to this game in the slightest. Losing gateways, well, warp gates left, right, and centre. So these powerful siege tanks, even not deployed, they're doing 25 damage to my armoured structures. With a 1 second, or 1.4 second reload speed, which, you know, doing 25 DPS is still pretty impressive. And compared to Marines who are doing about 8 maybe. I've got a cloak for his Banshee, so I should be able to pick these off unless he gets scanned. And 3 Terrans, there we go. But he has no AI has no AA left. So they're just going to fall for these Banshees, which are doing quite a nice bit of damage actually. 24 damage every 1.25 seconds. Because it's 12 damage but 2 attacks. So very nice actually. But of course, I'm saying this as they've destroyed my base, lost my Nexus, but I'm virtually mined out anyway. I was just hoping keep the side core alive, please, because that's really most of my tech. That's all I had with my tech, because it let me build the Stalkers, which I had been warping in as they were destroying my main, thinking I'm not going to be able to push that force back. They're going to blitzkrieg everything, so I just warped in as many as I could here. And scouting SCV, yeah, I really just use a lot of scouts from their workers. And I've got 1 probe mining. He was chasing off that SCV for me. Not that it really helped too much. Still got Stalkers protecting Marok's front. Been on a couple of war gates to make up for the ones I lost. Let's see if we can pull back from this. Question is though, can we manage it? The guy's got a sizable lead on us, but we've managed to stomp them in the last 2 games. So can we do it again? That is the question. Now you can see they're massing up for an attack here. Marines, Hellions, siege tanks, 1 Marauder. And then just moving to finish off my base and take my cycle. Boo. Let me have my Stalkers. I decided not going to move that out actually. That's a very large force. And I obviously lost the cycle, puts us on unpowered as well. And you can see Merrick moving with his Banshees here. Fortunately, Cloak is fairly useless against these guys. Just because they have 5 command centers between them. That's a lot of scans, and the AI can coordinate very, very easily, so they're not going to waste any scans, which is annoying. But yeah, Eagle's again having to run his probes, but there's nowhere to run to except for my mined out base, because I took his natural as well, because I needed some economy to manage these, keep these gates pumping out units. I really should have moved in and helped America at this point, but it probably wouldn't have done any good. That's a reasonably large force, but it's not large enough. I mean, that's 8 zealots, was 14, now 13 stalkers. Ah yes, protecting his front. Very poorly, as you can see. The wall's been broken and the barracks is gone. Well, going. Being left to burn. Now deployed Viking. Well, landed Viking there. AA Viking. For no real reason, I warp in a load of stalkers here. I've still got this pylon I built here up. Well, built there up. English good. Me can English. Me fail English? That's impossible. Yeah, I'm sure many of you can get that really terrible quote. However, managed to save his command center, though his main's virtually mined out. AIs are still going strong. Got a nice number of stalkers there. Still got a number of stalkers on my base as well. Eagles is taking the high yield, but not just any high yield. He's taking the AI's high yield rather than ours. Not the smartest idea. Oh, it looks like he did manage. He built a load of pylons there for no real reason, it seems. Looks like he managed to get his probes all the way through without being detected, as the eye has not gone towards it. And I've got one stalker who's bye. Getting it on, and I move in, trying to hold them at the choke point, but yeah. Those zealots were made out of tissue paper, I swear. So were those zealots, apparently. It seems I actually did do quite well, purely because the Thor and the siege tanks were so far behind they couldn't shoot, and no siege mode deployed, siege mode research for them. I mean, I'm losing my base yet again, so at this point of it I just call it GG. We couldn't have come back from this. I mean, Merrick only had his starport and a factory up, and his mineral line was mined out. It seems that he also had no resources, but that could be because the game's paused. It must be because the game's paused. You're still mining here. You know, I've got these 5 gateways for a few more seconds. Eagles has the natural, well, the high yield, so yeah. GG to the AI, on to the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it.